So, Logan, obviously we're here at the batting cages. More on that later on in our show. But let's just begin with you. Busted into the NHL at age 20. You're about to turn 30 years old. That's hard to believe where all the years go. How do you know that you've matured? In what ways are you different from 20 to almost 30?
Well, a lot of ways, but in hockey, I think after my first couple years, I got to learn the league and learn players, different teams, tendencies, and learn how to be successful. When you play junior and in the minor leagues, you can get away with a lot of things that you can't in the NHL. So just learning to bring it on a consistent basis every night.
You know, they say the current NHL is a young man's game, and I'm not saying you're old. Let's put that on record. But how do you keep up with all the youngest of players, and what tricks have you learned as you've got older to make sure that you kind of cheat the system, winning where you can?
Yeah, you know, I don't feel old. I feel like I've been around for a long time, but I don't feel like my body's old. I've had a few injuries, but nothing too crazy that bothers me. But you know, the league is so fast and players are so quick, and for guys like myself, you know, my biggest strength is the way I think the game, and that's how I stay ahead of those certain faster players. And I feel like my brain is still working right, so I'm able to keep up.
Maybe it's got better over the years.
I think
as the body goes through changes, the brain improves.
Right, yeah.
Since you mentioned your body, I came prepared. I had these pictures already set here.
Yeah.
But I mean, a couple of the injuries you've gone through, you documented on social media.
Right.
We'll show it on the screen, but oh my goodness, the ankle injury, and then when you got hit in the mouth with the puck, and you had what, like full dental and palate reconstruction?
So I lost 8 teeth in that. I had 8 or 9 root canals, and I have implants, teeth or implants in my mouth, and yeah, that wasn't fun. The ankle has been great. You know, I still have a plate in there.
Yeah, and that was at practice, I think, in New Jersey?
Thomas Hurdle.
Oh, well, you didn't have to name his name.
He jumped right on my back. And,
But I mean, that was obviously a freak incident. Puck to the mouth was a freak incident. I know you also had arterial bleeding.
Right.
Also a freak incident, which you said was near life-threatening.
Yeah, that was scary.
Internal bleeding is basically what it was.
Yeah, my right thigh. We got hit I got hit in Edmonton. We were flying home after the game, and I felt like a Charlie horse. I didn't know what exactly was going on, and we kept an eye on it overnight. It kept bleeding just basically into my leg. The artery was there was a hole in it, so it was just my leg was filling up with blood. And overnight, we rushed to the hospital in the morning, and the doctors were able to fix it up before it got too bad. The
stuff that you documented there on Instagram, why did you do that? I think I know the answer, but I'm curious from your perspective. I would do it too. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people don't realize the sacrifices that we make. You know, you see the lifestyle and the money and all that stuff, but you don't realize how much work and what goes into it. I mean, you know, this is your life after hockey, and you know, once we're done playing this sport, we still have to live the rest of our lives, and just to show people that you know, I guess we're people too, and we're humans.
All right, we're going to get into baseball here. I even have a change of wardrobe. You know, I gotta get the green and gold out here.
You got the Chase t-shirt underneath there, or what?
No, absolutely not. You might. But I'm just curious how a Canadian like yourself, number one, got into baseball, and then number two, eventually got out of baseball. By that, I mean you chose to pursue hockey. So let's begin with how did you get started with baseball?
Sure. So I started playing baseball for as long as I can remember. I don't know exactly how old I was. I played baseball, lacrosse, and hockey. Lacrosse is a big family sport. My mom played for the field lacrosse team for Team Canada. My grandpa's in the Lacrosse Hall of Fame, and
your dad's a ref, right?
My dad was a ref in the National Lacrosse League, and so they were kind of pushing me towards lacrosse. But I just love baseball. I love the Blue Jays. Growing up, watching them win the back-to-back World Series in the '90s. There, yeah, it's been that long since they've won, but. Love the sport.
'89 was our last time,
true.
So I feel you on that.
Yeah, I love the sport, and when I got to I think 12 or 13, it was either hockey or baseball, and I figured I had a better chance of going somewhere with hockey, so I stuck with it. But I still miss baseball.
And was it that cut and dry? Like at some point, you truly realized, hey, I love baseball, but hockey's my thing. This is where maybe I have the best chance. Did you really have to make that like pivotal decision at that age?
Yeah, I think around 13, I was playing the highest level that you can in my hometown of London. I mean, Canadian baseball is not on par with what it is out here or in the States, but it was still a pretty high level of baseball. And you know, obviously I was playing the highest level of hockey, but at that point I was one of the better hockey players in the area, and figured that I should stick with it.
All right, so I guess we're going to pitch to each other, take some batting practice. Now you realize that I hang out with guys like Matt Chapman, Matt Olson. Like I'm a baseball guy. Right? I might be able to teach you a few things.
I hope so. It's been a while for me.
No, but you were what was the competition you won as a kid?
Yeah,
twice.
Hit, run, and throw.
The
Canadian
national.
Hit, run, and throw.
Wait. Let's not play this down here. The national competition you won twice.
I did. Yeah.
At what age?
I think I was 9 and 10. It's you hit off a tee. You threw a ball as far as you could and had to stay straight, and then you ran around the bases, and they added all those scores up. So I was able to win.
National baseball champion Logan Couture right here. All right, you ready for some hardball?
Let's do it.
All right, I got to change clothes here. I'll be right back.
You look good.
Told you I'm not messing around here today. I just want to make it known which side I fall on. Now, to be clear, you're a Blue Jays guy.
Yep.
I'm not going to try and take that away from you. But I do feel like over the years I've peer pressured you a little bit into being an Oakland A's guy.
Yeah, for sure. They're my number 2 team.
Oh, number 2?
Number 2.
Wow.
Yeah. If the Jays are out of it, then I'm pulling for the A's.
Because, like, what attaches you to them?
I like their players. I like the attitude of their fans. I like going to games there. It may not be the best park in the world.
I like everything you're saying.
I like
here.
the feel.
Wow. So. All right. You know what? We need to warm up on the tee first. I feel like. Oh, let's give it a couple whacks. Now you throw right, but you hit left.
Correct.
Kind of like, I guess, shooting left. Probably golf left too.
Golf left. Yeah.
All right. I mean, we want you to take nice cuts here, but you know what I'm saying. Not too hard.
Not too hard.
We need you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
When was the last time you swung a bat?
I actually did something this summer with Sportsnet in Canada.
Yeah.
Anson Carter. We went out to a field by my house and threw the ball around. He pitched to me a couple times.
He's a baseball guy too?
He was. I think he played at Michigan State.
Oh wow.
He was on scholarship for baseball and hockey.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Now, you like your swing? Because I got to say, all lefties, they look nice. Like the swing.
I don't love my swing, but I
like it.
I love lefty swings.
When you see it here on video, I think you're going to like it.
I don't know.
Look at that. Going right back up the middle, no pull.
All right.
Yeah, so, we'll get a little warm. We'll end this thing off with throwing to each other.
All right.
Oh, that's so when I bean you, it won't be your first, injury to the face.
Yeah.
You're used,
just keep it down.
You're used to that.
Below the head if you can.
Hey, so like this season, right? And even going back a couple seasons in post-game situations and, things aren't going well, you're one of the guys to speak with so much honesty. And that's not new.
Right.
But what's in that for you? I think the easier thing to do a lot of times would just be to get it over with or to avoid the situation. What's in that honesty for you? The fans love it, but what do you get out of that?
I'm a fan of sports. I've watched a lot of sports growing up, and the one thing that I never liked is when I watched my team play and they didn't play well, and then no one admitted it or no one talked about it in the media after. They kind of sugarcoated it, and that always irked me as a fan. Mm-hmm. I think if a team or individual players aren't playing well, myself included, then I think it's up to us as professional athletes to admit it and discuss it, and we expect better of ourselves, and I know the fans expect better of us, and at that point in the year we weren't playing well enough. Yeah, that's well said. No, and like I said, it's very much appreciated. It's refreshing, right? Because so many guys, they don't want to step on toes, right? But you've been around a while. You feel comfortable in yourself to go out and say what's on your mind. So right, yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Take a couple more cuts, and I'll take a couple more too.
All right, I'll take one more. Oh, it's a pop out.
I don't know. Getting under it a little bit there.
That one might be too heavy for you. You want the smaller one?
Oh, I see. He's chirping. Okay, I got it. All right.
This one for you.
Have you? Look at this though. Have I gotten old? Have you ever seen a bat with what is that?
I know. I have no idea what that is.
This is beyond me.
You hit right.
Of course. See, so what is it with Canadians where they like breed you guys to all shoot left in the NHL? Seriously.
You know, I golf a lot with my buddies in the summer, and the buddies that golf left are hockey players. It's some with the hockey players. So we always swing left and golf left. I don't know what it is.
It's just so weird hitting off a tee. Honestly, it's probably been 20 years.
Yeah, I know. Same with me. It's been forever.
15 years at least for me.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, you know.
You don't go out with the A's and get.
No, I hit real batting practice out there.
Oh, do you?
No. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy the difference in baseball players and hockey players and the everyday grind of baseball.
Right.
I mean, you guys do 82 games a year every couple nights, and you got a lot of back-to-backs, but could you imagine, like, for a couple months, only having, like, 5 or 6 days off at a time?
I mean, that's mentally, that's got to be draining.
Oh, draining.
You know? Physically, it may not be as tough in certain areas as it is in hockey, but mentally, it's just, it's got to be tough.
I got to remember to stay inside it. Like, see, I feel like the hands.
Yeah.
See, I let the hands leak out here sometimes instead of just keeping it nice and.
Is that the secret?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Mr. Hit Run and.
That was 20 years ago.
What is it?
20 years ago. You just reminded me.
Oh, I got under it.
You reminded me I'm turning 30 soon, so.
Yeah, you got any plans? That's a big birthday.
It is a big birthday.
I had a surprise birthday for my 30th, yeah.
I don't know. I think we're on the road as we are. I mean, it's at the end of March.
Late March, yeah.
Yeah. We're always on the road, it seems. So I think we're somewhere.
But, I mean, invitations will be coming out, right?
Oh, yeah, you'll get them. You'll be the first one to get it.
So, I'm asking this purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
And I know you have a lot of leadership in your background, but should the opportunity ever arise in the NHL, is the C part of your DNA?
I mean, it's not something that I wake up every day and say, "Oh, I want to be a captain."
Sure.
I mean, I think with our team, what's so special about our group is there's so many leaders on our team, and
100%.
You don't have to have a letter on your jersey to be a leader, and you know, it's really not something I think about.
If somebody said to Logan, I want you to do it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You feel like
sure.
it's in you to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would welcome it, but I mean, we've been very lucky. I played first. Rob Blake was my first captain.
Yeah.
You know, then Jumbo.
Jumbo, yep.
And then Pav. So, some very, very good leaders.
To your point, though, and that's why I said hypothetical. There's so many options.
Right.
It's like it's not even like a finite it's not even a tangible conversation because there's so many different guys in that room that can do it. All right, so reminisce with some Jays.
Sure.
Paul Molitor, probably.
Yeah.
Joe Carter.
Roberto Alomar.
John Olerud.
Mm-hmm. Tony Fernandez.
See, I can play this game with you here.
Yeah.
Carlos Delgado.
Vernon Wells was my guy.
Oh, man.
When he had those good years in Toronto.
Yeah. Was there a guy, so for me growing up, late 80s, like Carney Lansford was one for me of the A's third baseman.
Okay.
And obviously Jose and Mark McGuire were there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because over the years, and I get to meet these guys, and I'm like still, drooling all over them.
Right.
But were there guys for you on the Jays that were like, Logan wants to be like this guy?
Yeah. I mean, just recently, Jose Bautista, Ricky Romero, JP Arencibia. Those were guys when I first broke into the NHL that I was able to meet and get to know.
Yeah.
And just knowing Jose and all the success that he had.
Yeah.
From really no one wanting him.
Yeah.
It was pretty special, and he's an awesome person. Same with Ricky. I mean, Ricky just announced his retirement from baseball, and just watch him come up as a high first-round pick.
Yeah. And you guys get connected from the whole athlete thing, and they know you, you know them, and then somebody just says, "Hey guys, you want to be friends?" And then you guys hit it off.
So Ricky and JP came to one of our games.
Oh, that's cool.
In LA, and then the Jays were in Tampa at their AAA or not their spring training in February, and Jose and a bunch of the other guys came to one of our games. So they came down to the room after and met all the guys, and pretty cool.
Now I know you are watching a lot of baseball during the season because you're not very active on Twitter during the hockey season. Right. Understandably so. You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden I'll see like midsummer, the Jays, or Like you can't help it, can you?
It's
like
no,
you're
I
on the
can't.
couch, you're watching.
I'm gonna say I probably watch 90% of the Blue Jays games.
Oh my gosh!
I probably watch about 50% of the A's games. If they were a little
that much?
Yeah, if they were a little earlier. I mean, they start at 10:30
right.
sometimes for me. I mean, I catch at least a couple innings most nights. There's nothing else really
Look at you
to watch. I know, and I like the A's. Like I told you,
you ought to stick around like for the post game show. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I don't get it on the MLB
or at least
package.
pregame. Oh, we got to talk to somebody about that.
I know.
All right, so I'm feeling like we'll switch things up here. I'll throw to you a little bit.
Sure.
You can throw to me a little bit. But before we get to that, this question kind of fits in perfectly. Like, what music are you listening to these days to get you going? Now,
What do I listen to?
I like to roll into SAP Center with one last song.
Okay.
Like right as I'm getting off 87, like this is my last song. This is the last one before I go in. Do you have a last song? Or artists that might produce the last song?
I mean, I love Drake, obviously. And
now, is that wait? Is that because he's Canadian, or
it has something to do? I mean, I like Drake. I like The Weeknd.
Sure.
He's also Canadian.
You like that genre, but you like Drake for a couple reasons.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it.
It helps that he's from Toronto and
that too.
Close to where I'm from. So.
No Logan Drake encounters yet?
I met him. I've met him twice actually. He had a concert at SAP Center, and we got him a jersey. Myself and Jamie McGinn. And he actually wore it. He had an after party thing that night, so we threw the Black Sharks jersey on and wore it.
Oh, nice!
Which is pretty cool. And
nice.
Then we at the All-Star game, he performed in the second intermission, and he came through and said hi to everyone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know his real name?
Aubrey. There you go.
Aubrey Graham. Oh my gosh! See, I was gonna try and
you can't
trick you on
that one.
This guy's
big
sharp.
Drake fan.
All right, let's see. Now, again, if I hit you, I'm sorry in advance.
That's
but
all good.
I won't hit you. You might want to, step out of the batter's box here for just 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm just aiming for that red box.
That is not bad.
Look, we're here to help each other,
Yeah,
right?
all right.
I'm here to throw you strikes. You're here to hit laser beams.
Right out of the park.
I'm going to hide behind this L screen about as fast as I can.
Right.
So, here you go. Whoa!
Oh, God.
Jeez!
I went right by his right foot.
I felt a little breeze. This is
That's
years
dangerous.
of retaliation Logan's hoping to get on here right now.
That's dangerous.
Uh-oh. That was inside.
A little bit.
I always forget, too, that throwing behind the screen, I can't really see that well. Oh, that was my fault. Kind of fishtailed that one.
Delete that one.
Whoa! Yeah, that's the beauty of this, by the way.
Yeah, you can delete
all
them.
the bad stuff.
Perfect.
So I might look really good, and you might look really better. My fault.
Oh.
Woo! You almost got a cameraman there.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not getting hired by the A's anytime soon.
Yeah, you've had a couple good ones.
All right, so I got to know, out of the guys in the league right now that you've either played with or play against, who are the guys? And if you don't have to name a bunch, but who are the guys you think you'll still be keeping in touch with at age 65?
I've got some really good friends that no longer play here, unfortunately. Jamie McGinn and Jason Amaris when I first broke in. Alex Stalock I lived with in the minors. Chris Tierney and Dylan DeMello. I actually just saw them the other night after we played Ottawa.
Sounds like they trade all your friends away.
That's the way it's been. I mean, someone's got to talk to Doug for me. Think you can do it, Brodie?
I might pressure him a little bit. You tell me your list of guys you want to keep, and I'll make sure I'll see what I can do.
All right, I will.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. Like, a lot of those guys are departed. So, like, you guys talk on a regular basis in season, or are you too busy?
Yeah, like I talked to, Chris and Dylan were just traded.
You just saw them, too,
Traded
right?
this year, but we talk. I talk to Chris a couple times a week, whether it's through text or FaceTime or something like that. And then Demers and McGinn every once in a while.
So, I mean, that tells me right there, you guys are true friends. You're not just colleagues.
Right.
And like I said, you will be at age 65 trying to hit the golf ball around a little bit. I'm together. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will be. All right, couple more.
Yep.
Woo! This dude's making good contact.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Watch the right knee. A little inside.
That's my fault. I'm all over the place.
Mm-hmm. You like it high and outside.
I know. I'm leaving it up here too much. It's, you know why? Because I can't to really hide behind this. I'm just not used to it. I can't see you is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way out there. The other problem is if I'm gonna screw up on one side or the other.
It's gonna be that one. Yeah.
I'd rather
I don't blame you.
reaching than no chin music today.
Oh,
there we go.
Man. That was the one.
All right, you tell me when you feel a good one here, okay?
All right.
Let's just make sure we give you a good one. We can end on a good one.
Let's get this one then.
All right, here we go. Who's it? Let's get that bread. Is that what the boys say?
Let's get that money.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. All right.
Snoop Dogg. Did you hear that the other night when he called the Kings game?
So wait a second. Now you saw that on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I lost my what.
It was unbelievable.
So, like, what are your thoughts on how much are you looking at social during the year?
I mean, days off, quite a bit.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people tag you and stuff, and they talk. People talk about you.
Right.
On a daily basis.
Right.
I mean, for most people watching, that's weird. Most people don't talk about them on a daily basis.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I check Twitter and read up on whatever's happening that day, and I follow sports so much, so I'm on my phone and following different games. Whether it's basketball or football or whatever.
Yeah.
So quite often.
Yeah. So Snoop Dogg, that's
it was unbelievable.
I think Randy Hahn's on the way out.
Yeah, I think so.
What's Snoop Dogg's real name?
I don't know.
Calvin Brodie.
There you go.
I'm bragging at this point. All right, here we go.
I pulled that one a little too much. All right, one more.
One more. All right, let's get it. Let's get you a good one here. Oh,
that was good. All right.
Yeah, I felt that one from here. All right, so just a quick health check here.
Still good.
You good?
Arm's a little sore. I need
no! Don't say that. No, I want. No, you're perfect.
But I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I meant to do this as an icebreaker. I feel kind of awkward even telling you about this, but do you know that there's a Logan Couture fanclub.com?
I don't know that, no.
Yeah. Do you know who runs that?
I'm going to guess that it's probably you, because I've seen your Matt Chapman one. So.
I just want you to know that for the All-Star voting, I changed it over to your page.
Okay.
But if you go to LoganCoutureFanClub.com, it might go to my YouTube channel.
Really?
It might. I don't know. I don't know. But
awesome.
I thought that was worth the $12.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Crazy story. A couple seasons ago, ran into a nice woman by the elevator, down by the dressing rooms at SAP Center. She looks at me. I look at her, and we kind of do I recognize you? She recognized me, and she goes, I just want to say hi. Like, hey, how's it going? She goes, you don't know who I am, huh? I'm guessing, I don't want to be rude. She goes, my son is your favorite player.
Oh, really? My mom?
Look at that. Yeah. Just this instant connection right there.
Yeah.
So this has been a pleasure. And this is a cool thing to find out about you, that you love hockey, right? Like, no question. It's your job, it's your passion, but this is pretty close.
Baseball is a love of mine, yeah.
I can tell by
up there.
I can tell by your pitching and your swings and everything else. That's pretty impressive. So, any chance we'll ever see you do anything with baseball at some point in your life? For fun. After hockey's over.
I know. That's something I thought about. I mean, I love this game so much. Maybe down the road I can find some way to get into it. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. Having a good season this time around? You guys enjoying where the season has taken you so far?
We have. I think this group, the expectations were so high with the trades.
Absolutely.
The signings and everything that we made. And Doug made the moves to make us successful. And we didn't start the way we wanted to as a team. And it took us a little bit to get going. But I think right now we're playing the way that we're capable of. And this is the true Sharks team that you're seeing now. we just want to keep improving down the stretch here into the playoffs.
So coming from a true Ontario boy, I know you go back every summer. I know that is your home. I'm not taking that away from you. You feel like the Bay Area, and almost being here now 10 years, do you feel like California and San Jose is like, it's approaching that at least?
Yeah, I mean, is
it part of you?
It is definitely part of me, and I've been here for a decade.
Yeah.
So it's a long time in someone's life, especially it's a third of mine. So
yeah, right.
I just recently bought a house out here, and I'm starting to get that feeling.
Do you say hella yet?
No, that's not in this vocabulary. Never will be.
You stay around here long enough, and it might happen.
No,
it might happen.
I stick with the Canadian A.
Oh yeah, see, at least you know it. At least you know it. Hey, Logan, appreciate this.
Brodie.
Best of luck to your Jays and my A's this season. And
our.
Oh, I like that. See, that can't end the show any better. Yeah.